Good morning, everybody. I'm
Good
excited to
morning.
see you, Lise.
Good to see you.
Yeah, so thank you for being here with us this morning. So I know you've been part of salontraining.com for since the beginning, correct?
Yes,
I
yes.
don't even know how we met, or I don't know how we.
Oh, it was Brad that introduced us. Yeah.
Awesome, Brad. You know what? Before I forget to say this, since we're bringing up Brad and we're going to jump into a bunch of things today, I just want to make sure that we mention the cruise, right? So there's
Yes,
the Celebrity Cruise, and you are going to be one of the educators on that, right?
I am. I am.
That is
I'm really excited about that too.
that is cool. I'd
Yes.
definitely be going if I didn't have children. So I hope everybody could go on there. It's going to be a great time. All right.
Yes.
So for those of you that don't know what salontraining.com is, and you're just kind of stumbling on this, or you see it shared on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or wherever you're watching this, salontraining.com was started during the pandemic whenever everybody was shut down. And we decided to join together and start showing each other's classes and stuff like that and supporting each other. So the first model was only live education through Zoom. And then we knew we needed to do a lot more. So salontraining.com version 2 is coming out Monday, September 12th, 2022. So if you're watching this now, join us on Monday live in our Facebook group. We'll get to show you. It's a very soft opening. What the soft opening means is just the website is now public. So now we can start adding more trainers and classes and stuff like that. The website I'm going to show you really quickly. I'm not going to go into it too much because we're here today to talk to Lise, but I just want to give you a small little segment of what it's going to look like. There's a few little things that will look a little different on here on Monday. And I'm not going to give all this away. So basically, you'll be able to come here and find trainers. You'll be able to see if you're looking for something for haircutting or coloring or makeup or skincare or social media, accounting, anything. You'll be able to touch this and it will open up all the different trainers and you can search by your topic. There'll be classes that are live, virtual. There's in person that you can type in your zip code, your area code, your state, and find out where they are. There will also be a library of pre recorded. So you can go in and, again, type in social media, salon marketing, anything that you want to type in here, and you'll be able to open that up and see those. There'll be
That's great.
jobs. Did you see that? You saw the jobs too, right, Lise? Okay.
Yes.
The jobs I think are so needed because Facebook took the jobs down. I had heard and don't see that on there anymore. But I know there's quite a few beautiful programs that have jobs, and we also will be one of them. So if we're going to give free job listings to any salon or spa that is hiring for the next 3 months. We really want to help you promote that. There'll be shows, products, there'll be a marketplace, there's some contests, there's some giving back programs if you know someone in the industry that's going through a really hard time. And you'll be able to come in here and add a listing. So that's all I'm going to show you on the sneak peek today because we want to get into our topic, which is with the beautiful Lise. So, Lise, can you tell us a little bit about you?
Yes. I've been a makeup artist for more than 25 years. Been in airbrush since 1998. So it's been quite a long time. I was looking for easier and faster way to work because I was working a lot with hair shows and fashion shows. And sometimes I was like having 50 models to do makeup on in the morning. So it took a long time to do it with brushes and sponges. And the pressure was on to get it ready for the stage. And I was looking for something that would be faster, much faster. So I saw a guy doing kid's face on with an airbrush in a fair. So I said to myself, "Oh my God, if I could find the product to go in there, it would be great." So I start researching it, and I found it in Hollywood, of course. And I went to Hollywood, get the training, and then became their distributor and educator for Canada. And then 6 years ago, I founded my own company of airbrush in Canada. And I've designed a new kind of airbrush that is super easy to work with and super easy to clean, because traditional airbrush are a little bit tricky to work with, because you have all those parts that you have to take it apart and, you know, have to reassemble them. So it's you need a course to work with them. But this one,
what's the name of the company that you founded?
Air Cosmetic.
Air Cosmetic, okay.
Cosmetic with a K at the end.
And what we'll do at the very end of this video, once we get it edited, it won't be on here today, but our new one that we'll share out will be on YouTube's and all of our social media links. It will have all of your information for those of you that are watching today when it wants more. And you can also comment in the chat today, Lisa, put your tag in there, which will be great.
All right. So this is my airbrush. It's super easy to work with. And with what happens 2 years ago, I took a course on disinfecting everything to work. And the lady was saying that if you have 12 clients in the morning, then you need to have 12 full sets of brushes and sponges for each person. I thought that was insane. So this is the most hygienic way to apply makeup, and you can do everything with it. You can do the foundation, the highlights, the contour, blush, eyebrows, eyeshadow, lip liner. You can even cover a regrowth. So it's perfect for the industry. Even I saw a lot of barbers using it because, you know, they can fill in the beard line, and you know, sometimes they want really sharp edges, so they can fill it in with the airbrush.
That is cool. I never heard of that with barbers. That's neat.
Yeah, yeah. More and more barbers are using airbrush with the hair color.
Cool.
So yes, okay. It's great.
All right. So you had mentioned too that you had, I like the fact that you said you don't have to use so many brushes, 12 brushes per client per day. That would take a lot of time, not only, I mean, cleaning and then disinfecting and getting them all prepped. So yeah, that could be a very big tip and time saver.
This, you just put your drops in the little cup here. You turn it on. You got 3 speeds. And then you just pull the lever. So you spray, you spray the liquid. So the closer you are, the more precise it gets. The farther, the more diffuse. So for the foundation, you are farther. And when you want to do eyebrows with the stencil, then you get really in the stencil, so about 1 inch away. And I'm just gonna do a quick highlights on my eyelids. So you just put, these little bottles are little pumps. So you just put here and you pump it in your cup. Okay. And then I'm just gonna put it right here. You see it? So super easy, super fast, gives you highlights, and it's a perfect shading every time. So it's super fun to work with that. Saves you a lot of time. You could do the makeup in the third of the time that would take with brushes and sponges.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay. And what does your average tool cost to get your airbrush?
The kit is $300. You get the airbrush, the cleaner. You get 4 colors of your choice, and you get the stencil. And if you take a class with me, then you get the pro discount, and it's $30, 30% on everything, on every makeup, and 20% on the kits.
Nice. Okay. And they can buy that off your website that we will post.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Okay. And then you also have a Facebook that they can follow you, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So we'll post that as well. And then your classes, do you do, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, because I know we haven't talked here in a little bit because we took that little time off to do the new website. But you do independent classes for salons, beauty professionals, you do virtual, live,
It's
correct?
basically virtual classes. I do basic training that is around $79. I'm just not sure about that, but
Okay.
yeah, it's around that price. And so I show a little bit of everything. It's an hour course and you still get the discounts. And I have the pro course that you learn everything you need to learn. You learn about different airbrush, different technique, different product. This is $6.99, but the kit is included.
Oh, nice. Okay. And can
Yeah,
they bring a live model to that too and do things on Zoom or?
yeah. Yes, absolutely.
I know some people that or that got your kit and took your class and they had really great things to say about it. Jess, if you're watching, I know you had really high. You said it was a wonderful, wonderful class and you love her product. So great. And all right, is there anything?
I love to share everything I know because it's helping people to work better and faster and make more money because you can charge more when you doing airbrush because it's not something that they do at home. It's a more professional approach to do makeup because it's super hygienic. You're not touching anything. You just put your little drop in and you spray. So you're not touching anything, especially if the person have skin problem, it's perfect. And the makeup is also hypoallergenic. It's made with rose water and green tea.
Do you have makeup remover for your product too? Just curious.
No,
Not yet. Okay. You said
no,
about
any makeup remover will take it
work.
out really easily. But because it sprays, it doesn't clog your pores because we're not pressing the product inside the pores. So it's like micro dots all over, and it doesn't clog your pores, so it enables your skin to breathe, and it feels really light. It never feels cakey or anything unless you put way too much, like anything. But if you do, a very light and it covers really well, but it can, it's never cakey or anything like that. Feels really light. Don't feel like you have makeup on.
So for busy stylists, I know whenever I was getting ready for work, and I'm also a mom, I'm trying to get my kids ready before that, and then running into work, and you take that time, you shampoo your hair, you do your makeup, and it's time consuming getting out the door. So approximately just for us doing it on ourselves before, if we had your tools or airbrush makeup, how long would it take us to get ready in the morning, you think, for our makeup?
5 minutes.
Nice. Like it. Sweet. And then
it's an instant blending, when you spray,
true.
if you have the right distance, it's an instant blending. You don't have to, when you're a makeup artist working with sponges and brushes, you have to be a great blender. It's a lot of work, you have to be, blend every time. With this, it's an instant blending. Even if you do contour or highlights, it blends instantly. So you don't have to blend. So it saves you a lot of time.
Great. Okay. And I know every area is different. And so people talk about prices all the time, from California, the West Coast to the East Coast to this or that to small towns and cities. Do you know an average price for makeup in Canada, like where you're at? What is an application if someone would come to a salon? Do you know, like just average price there around your
I mean, it's ranged from $50 to $100 depending. But when you are doing airbrush, you can charge double. Whatever, in your area, with an airbrush, you can charge double because it's a more professional way. You need the tools and everything, so it's worth it. And the makeup stays so much better. That's why more and more brides are looking for airbrush makeup, and it looks flawless.
Great to add to your bridal. And that's something that you can take easily if you're doing bridal at the suite where that they're getting, like, you're on set. So you're not carrying, like you said, 12 brushes for each person you're doing. You just carry one tool, a couple, your colors, and there you go.
That's it.
That's great. All right. Well, I want to say thank you for your tips today. And whenever you have your classes on there, like I said, people can go in and look on salontraining.com. They can look up Lise. They can look up skincare, makeup. You can look up different tags, and she'll be showing up there. She'll have virtual live classes, correct? And possibly pre-recorded eventually. I'm sure too that if you don't have that particular time, you can go in, and we'll talk to Lise more about that soon. And Lise, I know I didn't get a chance to talk to you completely about this, but hopefully you are going to be one of the trainers, and I'll talk to you later, not to put you on the spot, but we are looking to do a hair show for those of the people that are on the East Coast at Seven Springs Mountain Resort in April. So I go to confirm the dates today. I'm so excited. So I'll go live. And for any of those that are on the East Coast that are probably my age, like in their 40s or so, they remember Seven Springs, and that was our big show. That's where we don't have the places in Pennsylvania to go anymore. We go out state all the time for shows. So we would love to invite you. I'll have a conversation with you about that here soon. But you can find you on the beauty cruise next year, and hopefully in Seven Springs and a couple other places that she will be. And we're also going to be doing hands-on classes at Seven Springs. So hopefully that will be one of them. That would be really cool to have you as a hands-on class.
It would be great.
Yes, that would be great. All right. So we will talk to everybody later. Thanks for joining us today. And if you like this video, we just ask you to share it and help us grow our page, because there will be more and more trainers coming on and more free education for you. So thanks for joining.
Thank you so much, Tracy.
Thank you. I'll talk to you soon.